Get started. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hope all of you are doing well. Welcome again to another analysis on Bitcoin and all major cryptocurrencies. We're going to take a look at what we have done since previous analysis, and we're going to also take a look at some other metrics if everything is looking good, and should we be still worried? Is there, as the bear traps are finished? Um, so let's go with it. Let's start again with US dollar against all the other currencies. If you take a look at this chart, before we had this bullish engulfing candle that fell below this line. Now it is trying to creep up again and is trying to close above the zone, but as you know, the daily hasn't closed yet, so we still have 5 hours. Even a close to this candle doesn't mean that it will keep on going up. This zone is actually now, this zone is still valid, like this entire place. For it is a resistance to break. Then we can confirm that if US dollar is going to go up and Bitcoin is in danger. Otherwise, we cannot. But this is just one thing that is indicating Bitcoin itself had a very good run till almost $14,000. We're going to discuss that too. So this is US dollar against Canadian dollar as we expected. The price was completely exhausted. We wanted it to turn around, and as you can see, it has turned around, which is a good thing. On the other hand, this chart, which is USDT dominance, is again reaching its mid-range zone. We had a good fake out here on the supply, but this is not enough for us to confirm that if the market will keep going down. There is, although, one good thing that has happened, which is this trend line that is broken nicely. So we should expect after some retest, we should expect a continuation toward the downside, which is good for crypto. And let's fresh some of our zones because this looks irrelevant at the moment to me. We can maybe update it to something like this so we can have everything in place. So this is the current zone that I am looking at, that this price should go to, and this will pump Bitcoin to $117,000 or maybe even break those levels. So that's also a good thing. But there's also one more concern which I'm going to talk about very soon. So um, forget about this because this was an idea that I talked previously. Let's take a look at the overall view of the total. So as I mentioned before, we had to go up from this place because there was no perfect breakout and retest. So this is why you're seeing pushed in all the prices, all the cryptocurrencies. So it's giving me this zone still that is valid, which is a level of supply, which can confirm a downtrend if we are being rejected. This time it's not gonna be good if something like that happens, followed by an engulfing, which means that the price will turn around something like this, which will not be a good thing. But if the price keeps going up like this, then it's a good thing. Okay, so that's one thing. Total two. Guys, in the meantime, if you have any question in any chart, you can mention it to me, so I can uh, answer your questions while we're going down the road. Okay, so currently, this was a view on total 2, which this zone of demand, if you see it's still valid, so it's giving us this move toward the upside, which is a good thing. But now, on the other hand, there is a small resistance here, which shouldn't be our concern at the moment. We will need to wait for the daily close. Now, this has become irrelevant. We will need to focus on 1.6 trillion on total too, and especially on our Ethereum positions because I just gave you guys today to buy, yesterday as well. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, right before it happens. So yeah. Now, again, total three, all the altcoins was also bullish at this level, which I gave you some to buy. Now you can see that the price is starting to go up, inshallah, from here. This will be 1.09 on, or 1.1 is going to be the level that you're going to be looking at. So this is going to be your concern if it's going to get rejected or we are going to break those levels. So these are some very strong levels in all of these. You need to remember anything could happen unless we perfectly break out of it.
Yeah,
The
somebody
bigger
is asking to
concern
close
is
the meeting.
this chart, which I talked about today with you guys in the community as well.
Yeah, sorry,
So
somebody is asking to
this
close
is
the meeting.
Bitcoin dominance. We wanna see something like this, which I just removed, a break below this, then we can expect it to go lower. But as you can see, it's trying to creep up and it's trying to break this, which means that Bitcoin is gonna slow down. Altcoins are not even gonna perform well. Sorry guys, give me a second. I cannot hear you guys for some reason if you are speaking to me. I can see the messages though, but I haven't heard any voice. Can somebody start talking so I can test my speaker if it's doing well?
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Guys, somebody voluntarily
Yeah. Can you
speak.
hear me? Can you hear?
Nasim, can you unmute yourself and speak so I can test?
Yeah, yeah. I'm speaking.
Oh my God, I cannot hear you guys for some reason. Something is wrong again with this PC. Anyways, let me fix my HDMI because I think this is causing the issue. Can you guys talk again now?
Yeah, are you able to hear me now?
Allah, I cannot hear you.
Oh, that's
Cannot
pretty
make.
funny.
Let me see quickly in the settings if I can find, otherwise we will just continue like this. Tell me in the settings. I mean in the chat room. I'm looking at the settings. So speak now.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Yes, yes, it's working now.
Cool. All
Good.
right.
Keep speaking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here.
Okay, great. Great, let's go.
Cool.
Okay, so what was the question? Please do PAX G next time. My kids are crying. Okay, inshallah. Someone is asking to enter the meeting, brother. Yes, I accepted. Thank you. Um, so, okay, people are speaking low. A couple of us speak. There's a problem with your sound system, brother. We're speaking. Okay. Um, one by one, who's having question, you can unmute yourself. Let me know. Now I can hear you guys. Okay, I'll do PAX G. Right after I finish the other analysis, I'll go to it. Question on these charts. Okay, if you guys don't have any questions, let me know in a while. So the only concern at the moment is this Bitcoin dominance that is trying to go up, and there is a reason for that. So it hasn't still broken. You can see that we are still in this resistance, which it can anytime break, or it might not, and it might just get rejected, is because of uh, this. Okay, so Bitcoin reached this trend line, which, if you see, we fell right from this resistance. Now it's the same resistance that Bitcoin had that last push, remember? That every single thing fell below, and some altcoins went literally to their bear market, and some things went even lower. Oh my god. What the hell? Guys, it's so crazy. First of all, the mic was not working. Now this thing broke. This is the thingy for Bahur. Damn, it has broken crazy. Anyways, something is happening to this room. But we will continue. No matter what. Anyways, so at this point where Bitcoin was manipulated and everything went to their lowest, you can see that this rejection is coming right from there. But we also broke this level that for so long it was holding and we were hovering in between. But what is it going to happen? So I am not going to decide anything. It's not so much it just came down 2% in Bitcoin since we have done our entries. So it has just went down from our profit like 2%, but we are still in profit 4% from this entry. We are again in profit 8% from the lowest, from $103,000. So no worries. Where is your stop loss? The same place where it was today, maybe just a little bit higher. So currently it was here, so you can see we had this run up. I'm still thinking that we should stick to this because I believe there's going to be some manipulation. So that will be the cost of it. But if the price is going to come like this and close below 110 today, that will also be an indicator that this breakout has failed. Then we can get out. So still, there is like, how long? 5 hours, 45 minutes to the candle close. So nothing has changed so far. I'm still expecting for this to go up. This chart is a little bit messy. I'm going to show you another chart. So this shows all of my signals that I have given you, but this one is the one that is much more cleaner. And if we put the same trend line here, you can see that we are in that resistance, which we haven't touched that yet since this break. So it becomes a valid resistance. So this is the risk at the moment for the market. But what you're going to see is your stop loss at your break even. So what are you going to lose? Nothing. Just your profits, your recent profits. But if you're scared and you don't want to be in the market, then that's up to you. You can exit anytime. Take the profit here, exit. But if you want to be patient and be disciplined, then don't worry about this, even if it costs you money, because sometimes when you are patient, it goes according to how you have analyzed and how you have been patient for, and that will come to fruition, whatever. So this is a resistance, but it looks like we have broken it. Now it should be retested in order for us to go down. I have another chart as well that confirms that, which is, sorry, not that, this chart of Ethereum, which you can see that Ethereum had a very good bullish candle here, stopped right at this resistance, Now it has come down half the way, touching back this level of demand, which the next leg should lead us to 4,300. It can happen tonight, it can happen tomorrow. Let's see which one is it going to be. But in order for us to really, really go bullish, and all the altcoins needs to be performing well, we need to flip this line of resistance. As you can see, the downside is getting very, very weak. So there is a chance if this is broken, we need to cut our positions and let the price fall down. Then we can re-enter there. So it's very important to know these levels, all of you guys. Let's go and take a look at Solana. Okay, sorry, bro. I just accepted you. I didn't see earlier. Guys, if I miss anything, you can call me directly on my WhatsApp, okay? Because it doesn't give me notification and I still haven't found time to fix this thing. Okay, Solana. Solana, same thing. I gave you the signal right here. Beautiful breakout. We should expect it to go high. Until like the day closes, then we're gonna see and judge it. Now for Solana, I gave you guys some other things too, like Solana against BTC, which we wanted this to break. Then we would be thinking that Solana is gonna perform well against BTC. Now if you check, it's 1% up, but Solana against Ethereum is 2% up, which shows Solana is performing much better against Ethereum at the moment, and Ethereum looks exhausted against it. So if you like want to be in Solana, then it looks like it's better than Ethereum at this point, until Ethereum flips this ETH BTC chart. Up to you. I'm in all three of these at the moment. I am in Bitcoin, but I'm in Ethereum, in Solana, and Dogecoin, which I bought today, and I updated you guys as well. Dogecoin did a beautiful breakout. So first entry I gave you guys was here. Now this is another entry. Let me mark all these because they are very, very nice and important. I didn't give you this one because at that time it was looking weak, but today, after the second confirmation I gave you guys right here, now it has gone up. We should expect it to go even higher. Now the stop loss for this is also looking like so, like around 3-4%, but the TP is even until here, like around 30%. Let's see wherever it stops, no speculation, but that's where the move of the market looks like to me after this much fall. It's just that much that it should go back to where it came from. Doge BTC is at the level of demand. It's good. It should perform against Bitcoin very soon. And Doge against Ethereum is at the level of demand, and I believe after Solana, Dogecoin will start performing very well in the market than Ethereum and then Bitcoin. Now, I'm going to talk about gold a little bit, then we're going to go to your altcoin analysis. So, we talked about this level of supply, which you can see it was a perfect supply. We got rejected, and this is gold against BTC. What does it mean, this chart? It means that we're going to see Bitcoin performing against gold from now, and every single person that pushed the gold, I mean the institution, traders with a lot of money, they're going to now pump Bitcoin, and it's going to be the time for Bitcoin to go up. So this was the biggest reason why I was so bullish the other day too. Now you can see this is the result of it. Very nicely, good rejection, very good rejection candle, and a fake out to just a little bit above the level of supply, so it can trap all the bulls that they wanted to buy gold at these highs. Now let's take a look at gold itself. So this is what I gave you guys the other day, that gold will still go up from here, but you can see that this was still the top and the ceiling, and now we have gotten a double top. A double top is a line of resistance and a line of supply in the market that it is so hard to break unless there is enough formation in the market like this until this is broken so we can come and reach these points. So from now on, what you're looking at is just downtrend for a very long time, and it might just break this level too. Let's see, and come back to the levels that it recently broke, gold. So it's going to be very good for what? For Bitcoin. One level is here, which is 3,700, which it came on the news and everywhere that gold is breaking. Because now, if you see it, after this, it was all the retail that came and bought very, very late. But if you see, institutions made this breakout happen. They tried buying all these levels, and this breakout happened because they were buying all this time. But always the retail comes late, and they're the ones that are still hoping for gold to go up from here. But I think gold is done, and this was the top of it at the moment. We will see it coming down here. It might still do something like this, then come back down, then do this, then come back down. Then who knows what's gonna happen. So it's good for Bitcoin, actually. Now, we're going to see PAX G, and if you guys have any other coin, let me know now in the chat, or yes, let me know that in the chat. But if you have questions, you can turn on your mic, then we can talk about it. Then that would be a lot more fun. Because what I love the most is talking about crypto. It's the most exciting thing that has happened to humanity so far, and like in the last century. Like after electricity and computers, then you can say internet, then it's crypto. Well,
Assalamu alaikum.
AI is also like goes to computer technology, so we can keep that separate. But this is something that it's still computer technology, but in finance. So it makes it extra cool, you know?
Assalamu alaikum. I have a question, maybe a general question before we have questions
Yes,
about
brother. Give me one second
specific.
because your voice is coming too low
Sorry,
and I cannot hear it. There's still some issues with my
uh,
systems.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but your voice is very low. Just give me one second. I'm trying to change my speaker to the other one. Still coming from the monitor that I have. Um, why? This is so strange. Anyways, brother, if you try speaking a little bit louder, I might be able to hear you.
All right. I have a general question first.
Sure.
Uh, I feel I feel like Bitcoin dominance looks like a bit strong. So what do we expect? What do we expect? Like Bitcoin to go, let's say, to 140 or something, and then at this point, Bitcoin dominance will fade.
Uh, Bro, I am able to hear a little bit of it, then it slows down. I'm so sorry I didn't get fully your question. I tried so much. I'm really, really sorry. Let's do one thing. I will call you on WhatsApp, Michael.
Sure.
tell me your question here, okay? Hello, brother.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes. I can hear you now. Now let me know. That... Yes, I can hear you, bro.
My question first is about Bitcoin dominance
Okay.
because it looks quite strong. I don't know. For me, it looks a bit strong. So what do we expect? What do we expect? For example, Bitcoin to go to 140K or something, and then Bitcoin dominance to fade.
Okay, so you're saying that because Bitcoin dominance is looking like this, very strong, then we should expect Bitcoin to go to 140,000 first?
Like this, yeah. I don't know, like I don't know 140 or whatever, but a bit higher, right?
The thing is, bro, what do we do here? We do not speculate on crypto, okay? Because first of all, speculation leads us to gambling, and it's also prohibited because we don't know what happens in the future, okay? I'm just trying to remind, I'm not saying that we should not have our probabilities, but the second thing is that if we want all the altcoins to go up at this point in the market, which in 9 days, October is going to finish. And according to the history of how things have shown us, like we have samples from the history, that all these last 3 months of every cycle as an altcoin season. So everybody was waiting for that, but we haven't gotten that in October. And there was a bigger manipulation that happened. Okay, so Bitcoin fell. Actually, now this 124,000 uh, level until 126,000 looks so strong at the moment that I don't think that we will be going to 140K anytime soon. And if the Bitcoin dominance goes up at this point, we will expect still Bitcoin to come down, but altcoins to suffer. You understand me? So all these altcoins you're seeing, they're going to suffer more if Bitcoin comes down. This doesn't mean that Bitcoin dominance will not go up because Bitcoin will slowly come down, but everything else, because they're gonna crash, Bitcoin dominance can still go up. But there's also a way that Bitcoin dominance slowly goes up and Bitcoin keeps going up, but it doesn't let altcoins to go up. So it shows us that it's just a Bitcoin season still, and there is no altcoin season, and that we will know for sure. If you're looking at the chart, that will be confirmed if we see something like this happening. Because if you see, we're still in this zone, we would expect it to break, then make a retest, then go higher. Then at this point, we should be just in Bitcoin and nothing else, because those will not perform either very well or they will crash, and Bitcoin would either go really high and or it will really go down, and it will cause everything to go much lower than it is right now. So if you see, I am checking two, three different things. If Bitcoin dominance goes up and this chart also goes up, then it would mean like we should get out of altcoins as well and take profits on our Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will also go down, which Bitcoin dominance could still keep going up, but altcoins will suffer. So, did you understand my point? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I will go to the next question. Do you have any questions, Michael? If not, then I will go to other people's questions. Okay, okay. Allah Hafiz. Where is Pax G? I need to find PAX G. Okay. So PAX G is looking the same like gold because this coin's price is tied with gold. If gold is gonna come down, this is also gonna come down. And if you see a demand level on gold, there is a demand level on PAX G. This week happened because cryptos were dumped, but if you see, because the price of this thing is tied with gold, it didn't go quite down a lot, but still went down against Bitcoin. Sorry, against gold. Like gold didn't go to this place. It was going up while the market crashed. But this crash was because the money inflow of this thing stopped and people started selling it. That's why you see this. And the same way when it was going up, you can see that the inflow is so much that it went to 4,700. Anyways, so it is on a level of demand, but this also looks like it has stopped, and it's in my opinion, I don't know. In my opinion, if you wanna hold it for a very long time, then it's good. And if you want to buy something that is backed by gold and the price is tied by gold and it's guaranteed like gold, then it's good to buy PAX G. You can also transfer it, which you cannot transfer gold, but you can transfer PAX G over the blockchain. Okay, PAX G is done. EMP, please. EMP. Electromagnetic pulse. But that's not what EMP is. It's Imperial Exchange. It's looking like it has completely destroyed, but that's not the case. It is on a okay. There is a level. It is on a level of demand. It is good to be bought here, but since it is a high risk token, uh, this is the other level that you could expect if things go bad. Then it can fall to these levels. Otherwise, from here, the risk ratio reward to the next resistance is 124%. Then it's 464. Then towards the all-time high, it's 15x. It's a good one. I own some, by the way. Thanks. May Allah bless you. No worries. Welcome. Questions, guys. We still have like 5 minutes till the end of the meeting, so I can answer if there is anything. I said that we still have like 5 minutes. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, we have reached the end of the meeting. Are you interested in DPen? What do you think about GeoDNet, for example? What is that coin? By the way, one thing is left, which I'm going to show you after I check something here. Let me see, brother. First of all, I want to see if your coin has anything to do with its Sharia status. Because if it is not the net, okay, they haven't done any. I think they haven't GeoDNet. No, 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 no. The deepen. I think I don't have enough information, so I don't want to talk about it in this meeting. You sent me their link. Powering the future of robotics. Join the world's largest Web3 blockchain based precise positioning network. Contribute RTK data to power robotics and earn GOD tokens. It looks like it might be a big deal, but I need to go through their white paper and everything in order to fully understand it. It looks good, bro. And it might not have anything to do with its being halal or haram, just just in case I'm saying. But I don't know. We'll see. Then I'll let you know. It would say it's halal, it's useful, and doesn't rely on riba as far as I know, but would need to be checked, I guess. Yes, bro. The way the professionals of this Sharia compliance of crypto, what do you guys call them? Like those that are professional in Islamic finance, those understand it very well. I cannot say anything at the moment. I need to check with some other sources as well. Thank you for it though. So we still have 2 minutes. I want to show you guys something before we go, which is important, and I was going to talk about it in the meeting, but because of my speaker and mic, I forgot. Anyway, so there was a large liquidation that has happened at around $111,000 in Bitcoin. That's why when you see this correction here is due to that. It's due to a lot of other people's targets that were hit for shorts, I think, as well. But we should see Bitcoin running up very, very soon, inshallah. That's what my analysis says at the moment. It could change later. But there is still a large liquidations left in 48 hours, and let's see the 3 day as well on CoinGlass. Yes, definitely. So this should also be taken out. Then the way it looks like it's there is a good gap that we can run towards 124,000 from there onward. So this is also what I was going to show you guys, and also fear and greed is at 33. So we are moving from extreme fear to fear. People are still fearful, but once Bitcoin breaks all the resistances, then they will come and they will get greedy at those levels. Anyways, that's how retail mind works, but that's not who you should be as the students of Halal Portfolio, because we teach you guys institution strategies, the whale order flow, so you can think like whales. And if you're a beginner, join our course. You will learn a lot. And if you want Bitcoin and other signals, join our community on WhatsApp. See you guys, inshallah, until the next meeting. Allah Hafiz. Take care.
Assalamu alaikum.